Good, good. We'll take that all day. Good rep, Dewey. Your pad level's fine. Just lock that thing out. 15-yard cover. 15-yard cover. Ball's right here. Right hash.
I believe that like our special teams units have to be best conditioned. They've got to be technique and fundamentally sound, smart, fast, and physical.
Who's gonna win the Salukis award? My money's on Rowe.
I'm a firm believer in coordinators really emulating their personalities for that side of the ball.
Go, Lewis! Go, Lewis! Okay, so know your assignment before you take this field. Maximum effort is the standard. This is an evaluation period.
They learn visually by seeing things that connect the dots.
This red line right here is the 40-yard line. I do not want you to adjust your lane until you get past that 40-yard line. As you can see, these guys on the right-hand side of the formation, they're basically staying in their lane because the ball's getting kicked to them. My 5, my 4, my 3, my 2, get past the 40, and then adjust to your lane and squeeze this thing down from the backside.
Trying to make your presentations in your meetings as visual as possible, just because those are another aid in the teaching process.
Jakari, this is a really good rep of you being patient, staying square, staying flat, and I really like how Jakari tries to strike and leverage and lock out with his right hand there to keep the guy from getting the tracks. Good job.
My coaching philosophy is to teach, motivate, and develop.
If they like all waterfall from one side and trade positions before the kick and we can identify them, then we'll start the count from there. Communication is confirmation. So tomorrow when we go do our live kickoff return versus scouts, if you two are doubling the 4 together and the 4 is Dre, you need to say, I'm doubling 24, I'm doubling 24. This is your job interview, and we'll have a great day tomorrow. Go, speed, speed!
You got to be bouncing around, moving, and just showing these guys that we've got to practice with some urgency, a purpose, and some tempo to get the job done and get the job done right, ultimately.
Now go, good. Good job, Dewey.
From a defensive line standpoint and defensive ends, like we're really gonna be physical, we're gonna be aggressive, we're gonna attack the line of scrimmage, we're gonna put our hands on people, strike people, defeat blocks, and disrupt plays as much as possible.
Great get off, push off your up foot, roll off your down hand. Good get off, good, finish, good. I'll take it every time. It all started with your get off. Good job, 45. Don't hop, say go. Good, just like that.
As a coach, like you can't ask your players to do anything that you wouldn't do yourself. So if I've got to be a simulator for a drill to give these guys a look, and I'm fine with that, you know what I mean?
Hit, peek, release, good. Now, when you press him off that block, you're coming out of your hips too, you know what I mean? That was just all upper body. Bring everything with you here.
You got to develop a player to execute techniques at a certain level and showing them examples of how they've grown in their technique and their fundamentals.
Go. Good, good. Make sure that we're not hopping, okay? Sliding our hips through on that thing once we pin that shoulder.
He's the kind of guy you want to match his energy. He wants to bring energy, and he wants you to match it.
Stick it in there. Good. Finish, bend. Good. You're thinking of it as 2 different moves. Does that make sense? When it's really ba-bang, set, hit. Good, Dewey. That's the rep right there. That's a teach clip.
When it comes to Coach Gibson, he wants you to be perfect in your craft, as perfect as you can be. He's gonna bring enthusiasm, and he's gonna bring anything he can to make you successful at whatever you're doing.
Finally motivating them, like they've got to be able to match your intensity 24/7, 365.
Hey, I need speed, kickoff team. Do not save yourself. Trust your technique and your fundamentals. Good. Stay tight. Stay tight.